He just rips it. Look at the throw, though. Right in the breadbasket. Jalen Crumpton. He's not from Crumpton. He's from Columbia.
City of Crumpton. What you know about that?
What a throw, though. I mean, you got to give. That is a great throw. He gets behind. I believe that's Michael Scraven.
Yep. The touchdown maker.
Who had an interception, pick 6. But this time he got beat by Crumpton.
Give Crumpton some credit. Sometimes that kind of catches the hardest to make. He was behind everyone. He had to look it in. Sometimes we've seen in colleges people drop those kind of passes.
There he is, Mr. Crumpton. He was Crumpton.
That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, by the way. 3rd touchdown of the game. And listen, he has a lot of reason to be confident in his abilities. He's going against a very outstanding defense. 3 times to the house. Caught 1 long bomb and has rushed for 2. And that speed has been evident on all of those 3 touchdowns. Things and the big things will come. So that's the model for the team. Clean your room. Which I got to tell my son that when I get home. I got to remember that.
And there's speed right there.
Wow.
Crumpton again, speaking of fast. 4x100 track team, and there's a hit.
Good gracious.
No need for that one. A South Carolina State Museum touchdown by Crumpton. That's
man.
3 touchdowns tonight for him. 67-yard scamper into the end zone to make it 63-27.
Man, Crumpton, it goes by fast as a day off from work. That goes by pretty quickly. And right there, look, running past angles, kicking himself in behind. And that's that legitimate speed you talked about to open the broadcast, Corey.
That's fast.
Yeah, that's going to serve them well as the season goes on. Hammond is in a class by themselves. These are not starters. These guys are getting tick-tock here in the fourth quarter for Hammond.
Good experience. 8:30 to go here in the game. They're handed off on the outside as Crumpton cuts it back. Touchdown, Cardinal Newman. The South Carolina State Museum, touchdown for Cardinal Newman. So a really nice drive led by the big fella, Monsanto. And then there he is, second touchdown tonight for Jalen Crumpton.
Yeah, Crumpton's had a pretty good game, and now one running, one receiving from the deep pass earlier. Just took a handoff left, offensive line looked good. Blew the
third down and long. Pressure comes upside. DePalma throws deep again. Got a man, got a step. It's caught. 30, 20, 15, 5. He's in the end zone. Touchdown. A South Carolina State Museum touchdown for Cardinal Newman. Jalen Crumpton.
Flag down. They called a touchdown, but there's a flag down. The referee picked it up, put it in his pocket, ran down. Maybe roughing the passer. If he picked it up and ran down, usually they stand over the flag if it's on the offense. Referee picked it up and run down the field, but that was a flag down.
69-yard throw and catch. DePalma hits Jalen Crumpton, the sophomore wide receiver, for a touchdown strike. Perfectly thrown football, and Cardinal Newman back in the game.
Falcons, second half, Ben Lippin's Jalen Crumpton takes the handoff, goes up the middle, drops his shoulder, lowers the boom on it.
and Mason. Both teams, this is a Skeezer 3A region battle. Both teams have players they're relying on to help secure a victory tonight. Who are they looking at? First with our visitors from Cardinal Newman.
Yeah, Cardinal Newman really wants to lean on a wide receiver in Jalen Crumpton. He's got 450 yards through the air. That so far has been a really good season for him. He's very happy with that, and he's going to continue to be an impact.
Cardinal Newman trying to close out the third quarter with a drive here. Give to Crumpton. Again, he has success cutting back over the middle. Gets to the secondary. Good safety play. Stop. A touchdown that time. Crumpton had the Jets turned on.
He did. He's running. He's really hitting his strides right here. We take a look. That has a simple inside zone up to the front side. He hits the front side B gap and just turns on the burners from there and is able to get the first down for Cardinal Newman and maintain possession. It's a big thing. The clock is starting to bleed down, and it doesn't look like Wilson Hall is showing any signs of slowing this offense down either.
They're not. A. Bear made a good tackle on that play to stop a touchdown. CPI Security Systems red zone now.
Stacy, it started early and often here for Cardinal Newman. Crumpton taking the ball off the right side and making it happen with his legs. An absolute difference maker in this game, as you see, he takes the ball on the left side and punches it in for the game's first touchdown.
And out comes the Cardinal Newman offense. Jake Cowan, senior quarterback, one back behind him. That's going to be the give to Crumpton. Crumpton runs it and he catches it. Crumpton reverses field. He has room. Crumpton, his knee hit at about the 47, and they marked it. That's a mistake. The referee marked it at the 49. His knee hit at the 46-yard line. He went down to one knee. It wasn't caught. Let's take a look at this replay.
And you look right there, it's an outside zone to the left, but he's able to cut it back, and you have the quarterback there for Cardinal Newman going. Right there is what you're talking about, Stacy, where he put his knee down.
So we'll live with it. Jake Cowan under center. You don't see that a lot in high school anymore. Crumpton with the runoff over the right side of the guard, the right guard that time. He gets about 8 yards. That's a lot of yards on first down.
It is.
And we'll talk about that a little bit more. Let's look at the Atkins Law Firm starting lineup. Cardinal Newman offense. Cowan, we talked about the quarterback. Crumpton, we featured in the beginning, the wide receiver / running back. Look at you riding for your boys.
Always.
Man, makes us true to the offensive line code. Crumpton with a nice move as he got the handoff. Hit down by guess who? Van Patten. Also there for Wilson Hall was number 9, William Reese. Watch this move as he got the handoff. That's talent.
That's called taking ankles.
He snatched some ankles that time. Rest in peace to the ankles. Crumpton showing some fancy footwork.
He's having a good ball game so far.
He really is. It's a handoff, little jumble in the backfield. Crumpton on the left side, made a man miss. It was spot foul. You're right, it's only first at about 3 yards, so it's a spot foul. He got it back, plus the offensive line started to be dominant for Cardinal Newman.
And they are. They're trying to take the game over, and Crumpton's really been he's been one cut away from having a big run. I suspect him to have exactly one huge run before this game's over.
It's coming. Jordan Law Firm first down, and I think 5'10", 175. Not only has he got good stamina, but 27 players dressed out for Wilson Hall. They're going to get tired at some point. First and goal to go. And it's going to be Crumpton, and he's going to get in the end zone. Nice footwork in the hole. Touchdown, Jalen Crumpton. Touchdown, Cardinal Newman. It's a South Carolina State Museum touchdown. It's fight song time for the Cardinals with the pinstripe sleeves. Mason Zander, your boys up front again.
They're getting it done up front right there. Again, we talk about that's actually in the B gap right there, and he just runs straight down the middle. It's great blocking up front. It's exactly what you want to do when you start the second half if you're Cardinal Newman.
2 scores. You'd rather not if you don't want to pass the football. Cowan under center. Crumpton gets the handoff, makes a move, cuts back up the middle, breaks it to the secondary, written down by Moore after a gain. Calling a gain of 19 for Jalen Crumpton. Big job up front. And we may have a flag down once again. So Jordan Law Firm first down if it stands.
It is, and what we're starting to see is these explosive plays are starting to come in bunches, Stacey. At the beginning of the game, we were nickel and diming our way down the field. Now we're starting to rip off some 25-yard plays.
Shotgun formation to his right side is Jalen Crumpton. He runs it. He plays running back and receiver. We had him listed as a receiver in our pregame, but he does that as well.
The outside of the field and the perimeter is wide open. He just takes off from there and lets his speed do the work.
Great job that time by Crumpton. Initially good job by Wilson Hall. They needed that stop. But instead, he got about 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming up. Clock's at 7:14. And it's a chess match going on now, and see the play being signaled in. Big 3rd and 6 play. It's going to be a lateral to Crumpton. He has open field to this near side. He breaks through. I tell you what, if Van Patten doesn't make that tackle number 10, he might have been going to the house.
Absolutely. That's great vision on his part, though. Crumpton was able to see that the cut was there. As we take a look at the replay right here, he sees the cut right there, puts his foot in the ground, gets upfield, and Van Patten right there really saving a touchdown.
He grazed the face mask, didn't grab it, so no penalty. But if he gets past Van Patten, I don't know if anybody catches Jalen Crumpton. It's 1st and 10, handoff. Crumpton, gain of 2 on the play.
And I think they're going to stick with Crumpton for a lot of the game. He's catching out of the backfield, and he's also getting the ball handed to him. He just seems to be that dynamic guy for Cardinal Newman.
No question about it. He's been a key component, which you knew coming into the game they were going to lean heavily on him. 450 yards coming into the ball game. His numbers are mounting already, and we're in the 2nd quarter, 7:23. Crumpton up the middle. Good job by Wilson Hall. Up by 2 scores. 1st and 10. Crumpton, that middle again. He dances in the hole. Good job by Wilson Hall clocking it up. Now he tries the outside, and nobody was home on the outside. They had him stopped in the middle. Good active feet by Jalen Crumpton.
It is, and he's got great vision as a running back. He's able to see the cutbacks. He sees a little bit of danger at the middle, and then sees that the outside of the field and the perimeter is wide open. He just takes off from there and lets his speed do the work.
Great job that time by Crumpton. 2nd and 16. That's going to be Crumpton around the right side. He has some room up to the outside. He's going to try to hit the sideline right here. Gets up the sideline. Dragged down by number 20. Will Croft, after a big gain on that play, didn't get enough for the 1st down, but he got a lot of that lost yardage back.
He did, and that's where you want to be right here in 3rd down as we're taking a look. He gets great downfield blocking by the wide receivers and is able to finish right there at the sideline. 3rd and 4, 3rd and manageable. That's a great play on 2nd down to set your team up. And Stacy, what we saw right there is actually more of a game plan. They know that Wilson Hall likes to play that 3-4, so they did a down block on the nose guard and pulled that quarterback right there in the B gap and was able to get the 1st down.
Absolutely. 1st and goal. It's going to be Crumpton. That guy again. He dances and dances with touchdown. Touchdown Crumpton. Touchdown Cardinal Newman. You can strike up the Cardinal Newman fight song if the band is here. South Carolina State Museum, touchdown, Mason Zandy.
That's exactly what I like to see right there, Stacey. You know it is. You use the big nasties to get all the way down to the goal line, and they finish it in right there.